Boom. Hola. Anyways, what's up, guys? This is Turtle here. Doing another vlog. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is up with the lag on this webcam. It seems like I record the videos and they're in perfect, quality, and they don't lag, and there's no audio desync when I'm recording and when I even play back the videos. But for whatever reason, when it gets uploaded to YouTube, the tubes of you, it fucks up the audio, and I don't know why. But what this essentially is a Saturday vlog. And I want to talk about a few things. The first thing is something I just recently did a few hours ago. I recently got my hands on Photoshop. And was it CS5, I believe, or C5S? I forget which letter and number come first. Let me look real quick because I set it up. Where is it? CS5? Yeah, CS5. Okay. I just recently got that, and I've been fucking with it because I've been wanting to make custom thumbnails for my videos and even try out maybe some background designs. I've done one picture, and it's really basic, actually. All it essentially is me doing a thumbs up pose, and I took 3 random pictures from the internet. One of them was a Hypno Chop from Pokemon, Luffy from One Piece, and Sakaki playing with, I forget the tigers, and I forget what they named the tiger cat thing. It was Sasaki playing with him, and I put them all in the picture using the whole layering thing. Now, I've only done this looking at bullshit tutorials, and I put it on my Facebook page, the Insane Game Freak Facebook page, or the Game Mag Facebook page, whatever you want to fucking call it. And I'm looking for feedback because I'm trying to see if there's better ways. And honestly, these are a lot of rush jobs. These aren't really detailed because like, if you look at the picture, there's a lot of white spots where the drawing is at, which can kind of tell you that it's somewhat of a rush job. It looks kind of like shit, but I do realize it looks like shit. I just want to do a couple of rush jobs to see how it does. And people tell me, give me some feedback and some hints or tips how to use Photoshop, because I want to use it for better thumbnails instead of me just taking a random anime picture or whatever and putting it up there. Like the anime collection video I uploaded today. I essentially just took an anime collage someone else did and slapped it on there, which I didn't really want to do. But I didn't, which was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get Photoshop. It's like, fuck this, I want to do custom things. Maybe have more interactive thumbnails, like when I do a One Piece review. Like, have Luffy's using like Gum Pistol on one side of the screen, me looking like I'm taking the hit on the other side to make it look cool. Just a whole bunch of shit like that, and make it look like it's more realistic instead of just, where you see all the white lines and shit. But, as I said, I just got it today, so I'm still fucking around with it. In other vlogging related news, I'm going to give you a hint of a video I am going to be doing that I recorded earlier today, and maybe probably sometime next week or later. That is your hint. In terms of, actually, I do want to talk about this, guys. Like, what new stuff are you guys looking forward to buying? And it doesn't have to be anime related material, but I just mean any. Like, me personally, like, what are the things you're looking forward to buying in the future? For me personally, I want to buy a Mac computer. Just because the Dell, which is what I'm doing, using this to record computers on right now, it's alright. And it's fine, but I would like to have like one that's strictly for like videos, so I don't have slow ass software that fucks up the cameras for whatever reason, and something that's a little bit more. I mean, this is good. I mean, I just installed Windows 7 on here and it's going pretty fast, but I always like to go a little bit faster. You gotta go fast, Sonic reference. So anyone who has a Mac, tell me what would be a good one to get as a beginner into the Mac-ish computers. The other thing I want to do is I want to get an iPhone. The problem with getting an iPhone is that AT&T sucks and Verizon Wireless is really fucking high. Now, me personally, I have a T-Mobile service, so if anyone has any suggestions relating to that, I would be happy to hear them, because I've checked a few places for iPhones, and I know you have to have AT&T service or Verizon Wireless service, and the reason I don't Verizon Wireless is like the highest. AT&T is pretty high in itself, but it's like I have T-Mobile. I'm only spending like $65 a month for that service. Obviously, I could get a Straight Talk phone, but I really don't want to do that. I kind of want the iPhone so I don't have to have an iPod Touch and a phone, and I can just combine the bitch into one. But that one I kind of might have to wait until later. Another thing I do want to get is actually games I'm looking forward to. Just throwing that out here. I want to get Rayman Origins. I got Catherine already reserved with a K. It comes out later. I think it comes out near the end of this month, so I'm getting that like a motherfucker. Sonic Generations, obviously. Uh, Batman Arkham City. Notice all these are PS3 games. I haven't really seen anything in the Wii I really care about except for like maybe the Kirby game. The game that's, like Kirby, not just fucking, Epic Yarn, which to me personally I didn't even finish because it's kind of boring after a point. Like when there's no risk of dying in a game, it's literally you're just playing it for completion purposes. And me, it kind of got boring around like the third damn part of the quilt. Like the quilt thing, you had to go through the stages and you get access to different parts of the quilt. Around the third level, I just kind of went, nah, I don't care. I'm trying to think if there was any other thing I really wanted. I believe those were the main things in terms of games, anyway. In terms of other things like anime DVDs, I got Fullmetal Alchemist coming, the One Piece first collection, because as I said in the in my anime collection video, my first few seasons, considering they're like 3 years old, are getting kind of raggedy, and I would like to have the 26 episode things. Hopefully, I can have more if season 4 gets fucking announced, which also is something else I can also bring up in this vlog. How do you guys feel about the announcements for different companies? For anyone who doesn't know, Aniplex licensed Blue Exorcist and Madoka Magica, and I've been hearing too much about Madoka Magica, which makes me kind of I kind of don't like gravitating towards shit that has too much hype. Blue Exorcist doesn't have a lot of hype for it. Well, has from Aniplex doesn't ask my hype, but like just in general, it's not that annoying of a hype series. And I'm actually enjoying that series. I've been watching that series repetitively, and the DVDs are. I know the first one comes out later on this year. The only thing I found out is that apparently it's not going to be dubbed. It's going to be sub only. So fuck me. I'm probably going to get it anyway, just because I do want to own the series, and I don't have the manga. Madoka Magica, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't look appealing. Like the characters don't look appealing at all on that fucking thing. That's just me, but I personally don't find the characters appealing at all. Even for little girls, they don't look appealing. Like the fuck. Like, I'm sorry, these are like the ugliest looking little children I've ever seen in my life. They're not ugly, but it's still not anything I would care to get into. Bakuman, I'm looking forward to that because who is it? Media Blasters got both of those seasons, which I'm looking forward to. And this is a dub, and they got both seasons. The second season isn't even aired yet, so I'm looking forward to that. Funimation got a lot of shit. Point Blank got a lot of shit. They got Dead Man Wonderland, which is currently airing, which I'll probably just wait until the dub comes out to get that. Steins Gate, maybe. I've heard things, but not enough, so maybe. They got Absobi Nikuyo, which is the series I was talking about a while ago. I think it aired last year. Which is, the thing about the cat girls from a different planet and shit. I like that series, but I found out the goddamn English dub name for it. It's called Cat Planet Cuties. Fuck. Now, bitch, they're going to do it the same way they did Sekirei, where they're going to fan service the shit out of it, which is funny because Cat Planet Cuties doesn't have that much fan service for it to really be that big of a deal. Like, really, it's a fairly chilled out show I like the opening theme to it. It's a pretty chilled series. It's not even that bad of a harem. There are harem-ish features into it. I mean, fuck, for God's sakes, one of the main characters is a cat girl who comes from a cat girl planet. Obviously, there are some fan service points, but it's not as fan servicey as I figure it to be. But I am looking forward to that. That doesn't come out until next year. B got HK. I know J-Man's gonna pick that series up. What else? Was that? No, there was more. C, I believe, was the name of it. It was just called C. I'm not totally sure about the other ones. If there was any. I know there were probably a few more that I'm not remembering. But those are the main ones I remember. And then I was probably because I was like, eh. It was pretty good, though. I'm just waiting for that One Piece license. That, and Actually, is there any other show I wanted to be licensed? No, everything I wanted to be licensed has been licensed for the most part, except for the One Piece stuff. That's it. Like, because, you know, Is This a Zombie comes out next year. Cat Planet Cutie comes out next year. Bakuman comes out later this year. Blue Exorcist comes out later this year. I'm pretty set on the shit. Now, all we need is when Miraniki comes out later this fall, or Future Diary for English, I need a motherfucking license. I don't care who, like, it can be sub only. I want to watch the series. And speaking of that, I'm also thinking about pre-ordering the One Piece time skip figures. Rice have apparently started putting them on their site, and I've been looking at those, and those actually look really good. I've already pre-ordered Luffy. The orders I pre-ordered Zoro or Frankie is because Zoro and Frankie are high as shit. Frankie especially, because Frankie is like almost the price of like a Wii game. It's like almost $50. It's like $40-something. And that's if you're buying it off of Right Stuff. Other sites, I've seen it as high as $65. That's insane! It's fucking insane, man. What else? I'm trying to think of other vlog things. Oh, yeah. Well, I might as well talk about today. You know, 4th of July is on Monday. And yesterday, my mom and my sister went out for, what was it? They went out to the fireworks display at the base over here where I live. And we were supposed to go tonight for the fireworks downtown. The reason why we didn't is because it was raining. So, yeah. And see, coincidentally, one of my uncle's birthdays is on the 4th of July. So we're probably going to his cousin's house. We're probably going to his son's house to celebrate his birthday. Because his son usually throws a party for him anyway. Which will be on Monday. So that would be fun. And the only thing that's been happening today is, other than that little hint thing I showed you a while back for a future video on the Insane Gameford channel, my stepfather has been drunk, and god damn it, the funniest I'll tell you this much. My stepfather being drunk is one of the main reasons why I don't drink at all. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I can't do it when I'm constantly reminded of why it's a bad idea. And people are like, it's just great. I was like, oh, it could be great. I'm not doubting that it's probably not enjoyable. I'm just saying, me personally, can't do it. I can't fucking do it. When I'm surrounded by that shit all the time. I'm surrounded by, like essentially what happened, I'm going to tell you this. I should have recorded it, but we were down there. Well, essentially what happened was, this is actually like an hour ago, actually. My mom was able to get, like, the hash browns from Waffle House. And those are fucking delicious, so she was cooking those. And we came down there to get them, right? Now, my stepfather is in the living room across from the kitchen, drunk, yelling. And he hears that I come downstairs. So he starts going on these retarded-ass tirades about dishes. Now, what makes this really funny is that he's repeating himself every 5 seconds. And the point he's like, I will leave this house. I will leave y'all. I will leave y'all. I will leave y'all. I will leave y'all. I'll leave. And the one thing, and my sister's down there, and we're all getting food, and he's like, Terrell, stay there. He tells my sister, stay there. He's like, he'll ask if we're still there every 5 seconds because he wasn't looking at us. The room was like cut off, so he couldn't even see us. He's like, you there, Terrell? I'm like, yeah. She there? Yeah. And he just keep talking and repeating himself. He repeats himself like, I love your mama. I love your mama. But I will leave y'all. If y'all don't get them motherfucking dishes. And then on top of that, he keeps saying the whole next week I get paid. Next week. It was actually pretty funny. And essentially what it was that for like 30 minutes, and it got to the point where he was so drunk he couldn't tell our voices apart. So he was like, Drill. I'd be like, yeah. And you'd be like, my sister, and I said yeah for her, and he still thought it was her. Which is funny as shit because my sister has a higher pitched voice, obviously she's a girl. I went, yeah, and he was like, okay. So next week when I get paid, I will leave y'all. I don't want to leave y'all. I don't want to fucking do it. I love you. But you gotta get the motherfucking dishes. Ah, shit, that was funny. And that happened like an hour ago. Like, literally, I'm used to that shit when he's drunk, because he does it a lot. Like, random, angry, drunk father bullshit. It's kind of funny to me. Oh, I ate them hash browns, they were delicious, but yeah, like, it got to the point that he actually got up and looked at us in the eye and was, like, saying the same shit. And my sister just said, fuck it, and left. And he was like, don't you leave, don't you leave. I was right behind her. And we were just like, don't y'all leave. My mom was like, they heard you. They fucking heard you. You said it like 20 fucking times. And mind you, while he's still talking, everybody, me, my mom, and my sister just laughed at him. Like when he was still over there and he couldn't see us. We were just laughing at him. We just couldn't. So my mom laughed so hard she had to run to the bathroom. That's how funny it was. And I kind of wish I had recorded it. It would have been one of the funniest things. But, yeah, that's essentially how my night has been so far. Thank you for all you people who did go to the Vlog TV, if you're watching this on the Vlog channel. It was fun last night. It was very much fun. And that conversation lasted until, I think, 3 o'clock in the morning for me, which was like 9 hours. I have got to stop doing them long-ass Vlog TVs. I really do. But, yeah, that was fun. But essentially what's about to happen now is I'm about to go, it's about 10 o'clock, 10:21, as my clock says right now. I am about to go watch the One Piece episode for this week, and apparently they haven't gotten the license to the sub-episodes of other episodes because One Piece official, actually, let me go check that before I get off of here so I can mention that in the video. For right now, I haven't seen anything, like last week, they were supposed to show episode 206, they didn't show episode 206. So I was thinking that they just didn't get they haven't gotten the license to the episodes, period, in sub or dub. So what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to go to OnePieceOfficial.com, because that's usually where I watch my One Piece episodes. Or that are the DVDs. I'm about to see if the new, I know the new episode's probably out, but I'm trying to see if the fucking, give me a second, because One Piece Official, you know the one thing I will say to Funimation really needs to update this site, because this shit, like literally, they have not updated anything in here. It's retarded. It's blatantly retarded. Like, why would you not update everything in here? Yeah, this episode is about pretty much the episode where Luffy realizes, oh, right, I have a crew. Yeah, they haven't, yeah. The episode's up. They just haven't, but they haven't aired anything in terms of other episodes past 205 at all. Yeah, it stops at the 205. Because they were supposed to be at 206 or 207 this week, and they haven't aired neither one of those episodes. I don't think they have the license to either one of those episodes. So now, until we hear anything in terms of licensing, they're only going to air the sub episodes as they air in Japan, which means we're only going to get the latest ones. We're not going to get the anything after that. But this episode should be the episode where, yeah, I can already see in the damn screen cap. This is the episode where Luffy finally remembers, oh, wait, I have a fucking crew. So I'm about to go watch that. This vlog has lasted for almost 20 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you watched the entirety of this, I want you to put Snivy in the comments section. And this is Terrell from Terrell Game Vlogs saying, I will see you motherfuckers later. All the things I previously mentioned, like the Photoshop stuff, please leave the link to my fan page will be in there. So you can go look at the picture and tell me any tips or criticisms you guys have. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later. And as always, peace. So when I finally get the time and chance, I do want to make that a shirt. I really do.